Hey, good evening, Peninsula Community Foundation friends. I'm Pat Millen from E2D, Eliminate the Digital Divide. And first of all, let me just say thanks. We are so grateful for your support. I apologize that you're seeing me on this video rather than live and in person. I wanted you instead to see the wonders of what a computer and a 10-year-old son and editing software can represent in this world. That and the fact that my other son is actually currently playing for Huff in a state soccer quarterfinal tonight, which is why I'm not with you. However, I did want to take some time to talk to you about E2D and our story and how much the PCF gift has meant to us. Some of you may know our story. My daughter, who was 12 at the time and at Bailey Middle School, Franny is her name, she came home one day and she said, "Dad, I don't understand how this can happen. Every assignment at school assumes that there's a computer at home, and I know that there are a lot of kids in our school that don't have computers in their homes. And that just doesn't seem fair to me that they don't have their computers and can't do the work." And then she asked the question, what are we going to do about it? And from that, a 12-year-old girl's question, what are we going to do about it, started E2D Eliminate the Digital Divide. What we've been able to accomplish over the last 2.5 years is pretty phenomenal. First of all, our work encompasses three different pieces. We help kids and their families get laptops. We help arrange connectivity for them, and if you live in Davidson and Cornelius, we work with My Connection, who's been very helpful. And then the third thing is we help provide digital literacy training for these families and these kids, because you can't just give a kid a laptop and expect them to know what to do with it. You have to teach them how to use it. It would be like me handing you a violin and saying, "Play that thing." You need to teach folks how to use these computers. When we first got going, I went to my friend Todd Webish, who I've known for years, and I said, "Todd, help us think about how we can support this amazing endeavor that we need to bring to this community." And Todd said, "I've got a pretty good idea." And that's how we came to first hear about the Peninsula Community Foundation. We made a presentation to the board, and the board made a grant to us 3 months before we even made our first distribution of a laptop. You all made a gift to us based on what our prospects were. We had no bona fides whatsoever, and you guys made an incredible gift, which really was the springboard for us to get up and running. And for that, we are so grateful. Over the last couple of years, we've been able to solve the digital divide for every school student in the town of Davidson and in the town of Cornelius. And we're about 3/4 of the way done with Huntersville. We still have a lot of work to do, though. We received your trust with your gift, and we have gone out and done the best we could to tackle this in this local community. But as we continue with the rest of Huntersville and as we circle back to the schools that we've worked with so far, we still have a lot of work to do. Our goal ultimately is to help the rest of CMS students in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg area. And that's another 20 to 25,000 households just to get that done. We were recently, as a matter of fact, last week, we were honored by the National League of Cities and named the most innovative digital inclusion program in the United States of America. That was a heck of an honor that we got. And once again, that's the sort of honor that we are indebted to the Peninsula Community Foundation for helping us get off the ground initially and for helping our continued success along the way. There are so many organizations that the PCF supports every year, and we are grateful on their behalf for your support of them as well. Among those projects are what you guys did with the Boy Scouts to help expand the Scouting Through Soccer program for immigrants, as well as the Emergency Scholarship Fund at Davidson Cornelius Child Development Center for children whose families have suffered unexpected setbacks. If you take organizations like that and you add the 1,000 families that by the end of this year we will have served with E2D, that's upwards of 4,000 people who will now have access to a computer in their home because of the gift of the Peninsula Community Foundation. We're so grateful to you, and let me just say one last time, thanks to all of you.